So a finisher is the most important move in wrestling. It can make or break a wrestler's reputation, as it's mainly used for the grand finale of a match. Now that being said, there are some finishing moves that are either underwhelming or just plain ridiculous. And that's what we're going to be talking about today.
It was supposed to give, but it did not give.
So, of course, we have to start with Santino Marella's Cobra. Now, we've put in the consideration that Santino was a comedic character, and yeah, okay, we'll admit he was absolutely hilarious, but that won't stop us from putting him on the list. So this wrestler's finishing move consisted of him wearing a snake-themed sock on his hand, which would then be later used to, well, literally poke an opponent. Don't get it twisted, though. He won quite a few matches with that move.
Yeah, he transforms his arm into this little puppet thing. It's like a puppet.
Now, before the Naomi stands start attacking us in the comments, let us clarify, please. We love Naomi. She's been a WWE superstar for well over a decade, and during that time, she's proven to be as versatile as they come. Her finisher, though, it doesn't necessarily look like it could hurt, like, at all. The rear view is a move where Naomi jumps into the air and smashes her rear end onto her opponent. The move is absolutely ridiculous, but it is fun, so I guess that's all that matters.
This is exactly what... Oh, no!
Good night, Miss Bliss.
Now, Kelly is an odd one. Actually, she's not. It's just that it's kind of, as my teenage son would say, cringe that she has two names. Sorry, I know it's cringe that I even say cringe. Who came up with that anyway? What was the purpose? We're keeping an eye out for you, Kelly. Or Kelly. Anyway, besides the existential crisis that dawns upon us when we're looking at her name, the former superstar's finisher isn't really all that great either. Killer Kelly was a move where she stepped on her opponent and then landed right onto them. The move sort of looked painful, but its weird architecture is what lands it on this list.
You were right the first time. What are you thinking about? Look at Kelly.
Now, here's a notorious finishing move, the overdrive. So the move was first used by Randy Orton in the early stage of his career, and later by none other than MVP. The overdrive, or the Playmaker as MVP called it, was not only awkward to execute, but it also looked quite weak. The only time the move looked somewhat painful is when Carlito used it on one occasion in 2005.
Oh, sort of a neck breaker. Here's the cover.
Now, in 2009, there was a certain superstar that made his debut in WWE that you might not even know the name of, Kazarny.
Who?
Now, the carnival-themed character barely lasted in the company, but we were unfortunate enough to witness his very underwhelming finishing move, a roll-up that transitioned into a DDT. Except, the DDT part wasn't very apparent, and therefore, all we saw was just a simple roll-up.
Chavo Guerrero. Kazarny. He's out.
And that was our list. Comment below and be sure to leave a like too. We'll see you next time.